Hello, Patreon community. How are you guys doing? This is Desmond recording from my car again. Just 10-15 minutes before I go to the gym. Just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on. I like this recording studio because it's contained, it's sealed, and it makes my voice clear while I'm recording on the phone. So what's been going on with me the last couple of weeks? I have been very busy organizing a marketplace at the flea gift shop here in Okinawa on Kemshiu. So what happened was one of my staff used to work at the gift shop reminded me that the gift shops might have a stock room open, and the room, it's with a room with a reasonable large size, and we should do something about it. So I went inside to see the room, and it was big, and immediately I was like laying out the floor plan. I was like, okay, maybe I can fit 14-15 vendors here. After the holidays, the business is usually very slow, and because of the pandemic, it's very difficult there's not so many events and marketplace on the island in general. So everybody's looking for places to sell their products and services, and myself included. And as an entrepreneur, and if this resources not available to me, then roll up my sleeve and go create it my own. So I told the manager that I'm gonna take the place to host an event, and she said, well, can you do one in February? And that was at the time we were speaking, that was already the first week of February. So we have like 2 weeks to pull all this together. And plus, in my last video update, that I mentioned to you that I'm opening a shop at the Kadena Exchange. It's a small bargain shop, but it's the first time I do a project like this, and I still get anxieties. Like, it's opening a few days, I get anxieties still, because they have so much to do, and I don't know where to start. Plus, this event that's been happening at the flea gift shop, this is the third out of the 4 days. So I go check in every day and just make sure that things are going smoothly. But it actually created a good opportunity for me to kind of rehearse for the kiosks at the Kadena Exchange. So this event at the flea gift shop that's happening right now, we have 13 vendors, OK Social is included, and we're featuring a lot of products made here in Okinawa by members of our Okinawa community. So I was really excited. I post a video on my Facebook. Maybe I'll post it here after. I'll create a separate post just for that 1 minute like quick capture of the venue. It's a quick video that I put together on the first day of the event. But that's what I've been working on. It's like trying to put together a marketplace and opening a shop at the same time. But I feel like organizing a marketplace, it's like 100 times harder than opening my own shop, because when I open my own shop, I'm only responsible for myself and vendors that I work with. But when you host a marketplace, there's so many concerns every vendor has, and we have to address that. There's also all these little details that we have to be very careful about from hardware to software. Hardware being, are we gonna have enough tables? Is the space enough? Good enough? And software being, do we have the proper system in place? Do we have enough rules so that everybody can do business fairly, openly, and then there's no conflict of interest and something like that. And also, when you are standing from the organizer's point of view, it's not about maximizing profits anymore. It's about creating a fair and productive environment for vendors. I have been a vendor on the island at various events, and I have different experience dealing with individual organizers. So I've seen good good organizations and bad organizations, good management, bad management. Not that they're bad. I mean, they're just so much more room to improve for some. So I always thought that if I host my own marketplace, and then there are certain ways I wanted to do it, and luckily that I got a number of opportunities to do that in the last couple of years. So every time I organize a marketplace, I call it the Okinawa Creators Fest, because I'm a creator. I value creativity and originality. I wanted to help other creators just like myself to have more opportunities to grow, opportunities to sell, and opportunities to get in direct contact with their audience and get subjective feedbacks and continue to improve their offering. And unfortunately, there are not enough organizers on the island. Plus the pandemic, it makes the business environment for creators extremely difficult. But I'm as I said, I'm fortunate to be in a position where I can put together events for fellow creators and myself. So from organizers' perspective, a lot of it is about creating the environment. Like how much I make, it's secondary. How much like a particular vendor make is their own effort and hustles and all that. But as an organizer, then you're looking at because I get sales data from everybody, and ideally I want everybody to walk away with good profits so that they can continue to grow, and that means that we have to constantly make adjustments, right? Helping those vendors that may not get enough exposure to highlight them, and for people who might not be vendors that might not be comfortable selling, because as creators we're really good at creating things, but not everybody is comfortable selling. So it's very different to be in that position, overseeing the entire event versus being an individual vendor. So just feel a little exhausted, to be very honest. I don't know if this is kind of update that you would expect from an artist. I'm an artist, but I'm also running a business. So I feel like I tell you guys more about, like I always talk about business side of things. And as an artist, what I have planned for the next, starting from March, then I think I'm gonna take it easy. Like February was just so overwhelmed. I don't even know like how to continue this. I just feel so overwhelmed in February, and I'm glad that it's almost over. So after this event at the Flea Gift Shop tomorrow, then I get one day to wrap up February, and that means gathering all the supplies that I have, pay my employees, and get ready for the next battle, which is March 1st, and that's the grand opening day for the Ohana Community Shop. Did I mention that last time? The shop is gonna be Ohana. It's called Ohana Community Shop. The reason why it's Ohana
is that ohana means family in Hawaiian dialect language. Sorry, not dialect. And I want this shop to be another platform for local creators to shine. And I'm not sure if you have been to the Kadena BX. There are other kiosks there, but everybody seems to be focusing on like Japanese products, like Japanese theme, Okinawa. I wanna be that fresh breath of air. But I wanted to also stick to the island theme, so I choose Hawaii, and that's why we have a Hawaiian word in the name. So it's called Ohana Community Shop, and the reason why it's community, it's we have vendors that are local makers, and we'll continue looking for more vendors to join this adventure, and eventually will become a platform for local vendors to showcase their products and offerings to everyone who goes to the Kadena BX. So this is gonna be super fun and excited. I don't expect my March to be any more relaxed than February. February was just crazy because so many things going on parallel, but I think March, like this shop alone, is gonna suck up a lot of energies. But as an artist, going back to being an artist, that I'm gonna take it easy on the business side and focus on creating more work, because I think that's what, no, I believe, and I'm 100%, I'm concrete that this is what my audience would want to see from me. It's my creation, artworks inspired by Okinawa, island life, and all of that. I make a promise to myself, starting March, I'm gonna allocate more time to create more new artworks, and let go of the hands off on more operation stuff to my store managers and my operation manager. So I'm an artist. I'm very particular. They all know it. Sometimes I'm very particular about how things display and how packagings work and experience, when customers pick up our products and all that. So they sometimes even joke about, like, they will go to the store and restock and display everything, and Desmond will go right after, like, to fix it. So I try not to do that starting from March. I know that it's not healthy for me, and it's not good for my team, because they need to practice and learn and continue to grow as an individual. I need to really stop being a helicopter boss. So that's what I would like to work on for my personal improvement. Just focus on creation and less on being a helicopter boss. So it's a long rant today, but I really appreciate that you guys keep me accountable, and I will so that I will make video updates for you guys. And every time I make a video update like this, and I get to talk it out, I get to clear my head, and I get to sort things out in a way that I can achieve. Like, I try to think sometimes when I'm driving or before I go to bed. You use my subconsciousness when I'm sleeping to work things out. But I think that making a video like this really helps me focus and just talk it through, right, with you guys. So there's a lot of stuff in today's rant, and if you have any feedbacks, comments, suggestions for me, please let me know in the comment. And again, I really appreciate your continuous support. It really means a lot to me. but personally and to my artistic journey. And I really enjoy making videos like this. Okay, so time to go to the gym, get some exercise before the hustle today. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.